Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name is Kristen and I moved to Nova Scotia from the UK in May 2021 to start homesteading and have a better way of life with my family.
We have the plan, we have a little list of what we've been growing, and we have one hell of a mess.
I planted this mess.
Yeah, so we're just trying to work out how many we have, pick the best ones. These are flowers. We've got a load here as well. We put some in the polytunnel yesterday, even though there's only one door on it, just to see how they did. It was a really warm day yesterday and they did really, really well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick our favourites and they'll go down. We'll pick our favourites and they'll go down to the polytunnel. But I think we got -2 tomorrow night, so I can't be bothered to cover them down there. So we'll bring them back up. But then after that, it's looking like 7 degrees most nights, or at least 5. So we're almost there.
More paste.
And we're running out of room. How you doing, Ridge? We're running out of room. So we've managed to split everything out into the varieties that we've grown, and everything's getting potted on. So the last little cauliflowers, these are the ones that never germinated last year. We had 2 goes at it, but they're still way smaller than the other ones, so I won't buy that variety again. So Bridget's potting on. Got a load of flowers down here. So peppers, flowers. So yeah, we're kind of getting there now, I think.
Yeah.
Just need the frost to go.
Yeah.
But hopefully this afternoon, before the rain comes, we will sow the sugar snap peas and some radishes, so that they're starting off. So the plants had their first day in the polytunnel. I'm not planting them yet because we're still due a bit of a cold snap. The temperature was up to about 25 in here earlier. It's gone gloomy and rained since, so yeah, it has dropped. But yeah, hopefully they're going to be all right and holding off. Should be about 10 degrees tonight, I think, so that should be fine. But then tomorrow night I'm going to have to bring them in because it's going to be too cold. So we're about to do tomato plants and peppers. Etty has just woken up. It's 9:30.
You'd abandoned me.
It's
Yeah,
9:30.
house was quiet. Carl was missing. Thought you'd all gone. Hey, she's the second child. She's a mistake. Let's leave her.
Well, the truth of that.
So we're just going to get them all lined out ready and yeah, get planting. So the aim of the game here was to have a tidy up and try and place the pots where they're going to go, work out how many I've got. As you know, I'm not that great at visualising how many pots I need, and last year I had way too many planted in a very small space, had 2 rows, and I really struggled to harvest. So this year I'm definitely trying to get my spacing right. both the girls decided they wanted to help. This is the fun bit, definitely planting out. So yeah, very grateful for the help, and it's really lovely to see them planting and taking an interest too. So we are looking very potty again. We've laid everything out. We're trying not to be too tight or too loose with our planting. We seem to have a fair few to sell. So we're going to get planting now. I'm hoping. I think it was 1-0 in the forecast, but we're in a polytunnel, so it should be fine. Although I have no experience with this, so we'll see.
Can we stay here for a week or so? Just watch the corn grow in the fields. I don't know what's on your mind, but I know that it's something about you and me. I'll stay here for as long as I can, through the storms and through the calm. When you smile at me, I slowly begin to realize that you are the one. I will sneak a note in your pocket, and I'll leave with your smile in my mind. Wherever we will end up, I will love it, 'cause you're mine, 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 mine. And you know I'll walk a million miles for you. You said summer will be over soon. Would you still like to hang around? When clouds roll in and cover the moon, will we manage to stand the ground?
So everything is planted and looks all right. They look a little bit small, especially the peppers. I'm wondering if I should have planted them out yet. But for the most part, they seem like they're standing up. It's quite warm in here, despite the fact that we've only got one door. We don't have any minuses in the forecast. We have some good weather, sort of 16s to 18s during the day, and going down to about 5 to 9 at night. So I don't know. It's all a learning curve, because this time last year we didn't even have the polytunnel up. So it really is me just getting a feel for how soon I can put stuff out and when I can and can't. So I don't know. Time will tell. So although I had put the strings up, I then decided to plant the tomatoes diagonally because you can fit more in. A tip I picked off another YouTuber. So I appear to have put strings in for no reason, I think, especially since we're now having the tall ones in the middle, and the smaller varieties at the edge, which probably don't need string. So that was a wasted effort, but nevertheless I have learnt a little bit more about spacing and planting. I left a little gap there because it's low soil level, so I'm probably just going to put some potting soil there and maybe see if I can start some lettuce off, get ahead of the game, get some lettuce growing, maybe some radishes. So I've been cleaning all morning and I've just finally made it down to the polytunnel, and it is 30 degrees in here, so hopefully the plants are liking it. I checked yesterday and I watered and everything was standing up for the most part. That one looks like it's not standing up so much, but for the most part they were standing up. The only ones that were looking weak are the paste tomatoes that are supposed to grow tall. There's a cucumber there, and Bridget said they looked a little sickly this morning, but actually to me they look better than they did yesterday. So hopefully they're loving the heat, and it's supposed to be warm for the next few days. So hopefully that'll give them a chance to get established. I'm going to water them, but for now I thought I would just come and enjoy my chair. It's only 15 degrees outside, so I thought I'd come and sit in my polytunnel and enjoy my coffee and just enjoy the peace and quiet, because there's no children in here. So we just fed the meat chicks. They're getting really fat now. are starting to get fat, and just giving them loads of lettuce, which they do enjoy. So Marcus is in the process of attempting some irrigation. I've gone by and watered my plants, and we definitely have slug issues, which we're expecting. Bit of damage here, and on the rhubarb, which we knew, and I ate a lot of rhubarb last year, so we are fighting back. If anybody has any tips, tricks, let us know. Marcus is outside, I think, building the stand for the water.
And a reused pig trough barrel and hose pipe out the dumpster. First day of the flies. Flies are back. Anyway, I've been making a header tank stand for the Polytunnel, the greenhouse, which we've now got plastic on, which is she's already started planting up and everything. And all I did was I took a pallet, 3/4 of a pallet, a whole pallet, and 3/4 of a pallet, and a pallet on top, and I've put some plastic membrane on the top, and I'll fill in the sides like that all the way. Plus I solid board it. The old pig drinker tank, so we reuse that. That's still on there, but I could undo that and put a bung in there, but it's holding water. So now we've got 2/3 of a tank up there. Hopefully we can gravity feed that from the rainwater from the house. Okay, so we've got a tap to a manifold, so we've got 2 dividers, 2 taps, and 2 old garden hoses, and then we can follow the old garden hoses into the polytunnel, into the greenhouse, and then basically they just snake through the greenhouse. And then now I've got to drill a little hole in each one, which will be interesting.
So it's gloomy and it's grey outside, but we're almost pushing 20 in here, so that's good. And the plants are actually starting to look like they've got used to being in here. Still tiny, but they look alright for the most part, apart from the ones that were damaged by the slugs. Strawberries are starting to green up, and Marcus is still sorting out the water.
Excuse me, a 1.5 mil drill bit in my mouth. Basically this pipe is now live with a tap with a stop end on it. So what I'm thinking is this, there are 2 here. Yeah. So basically what I'm thinking is if we just drill 1.5 mil pipe hole in there like that. So go through.
It's hissing. Hey, look. That might be a bit too much, Marcus. Oh, no, it's lessened.
And then we'll need to get some sticks and just peg it down where they need to go, okay? And then I'll do another one over there.
But do you think that's perhaps a bit too much water for one plant?
No.
I mean, it will lessen the more holes you drill.
Yeah, of course it will.
So the air's still coming out, but I think we might have a little bit too much water. This one's squeaking. So that's a nice, just little steady drip. That one's squirting. This one, yeah, that one's just a nice drip. Oh no, that one's squirting.
And if they're, look, if you think they're too drippy, all you've got to do is just take a bit of wood and just put the bit of wood in, like that.
Oh, I see. So we're just going to stick, like cocktail stick them.
Yeah.
Put like a little plug in them.
Yeah, just plug it. It's not going to stop it from leaking. And when they get bigger, it won't matter too much.
Yeah.
Like they don't need drip. Like at the moment, that's feeding like the area.
Yeah.
So
it's very dry in here. So
let's do another line for this one.
yeah.
Yeah. And you haven't got to worry then about it. Okay?
Yeah. So it's working really, really well. You can hear it like sizzing out, hissing out. I don't know how much I need to put it on. I guess it depends on how hot it is and stuff. I'm probably just going to start with putting it on for 10 minutes, morning, afternoon and night, and then just see how it goes really. As it is, I'm new anyway, so I'm just observing. I've got spare plants that I need to put in anyway to replace some slug ones. So Marcus has done down this row. The middle one's not connected yet, and this one isn't, but what we're probably going to do is move this hose to here and have the two end ones set up. We need a bit more free hose for the middle one, but yeah, for a free solution, he's done really, really well. I'm really pleased with it. You pleased with it?
Yeah. Just need a bit more hose pipe out of the dumpsters, and doesn't even matter when there's like holes in it and stuff like that, or the ends are broken and that sort of thing. So we'll just recycle.
Yeah.
The hose pipe as we
Recycle we use, and then we can just assess how much they drink.
need to have a tidy up in here though now.
Yeah, I kind of need to. I need to get my coffee shop in here, my little table, my little seat for the morning coffee. I can sit here, peace and quiet, while I turn this on in the morning and give everything a little water. Oh, you're loud,
I've said it many times, I know. I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong.